Hi, welcome to my video on the system of linear equations, two variables, solved by elimination, part 3. Solved by the elimination methods. Step 3 is add the equations and find the value of the variable that remains. So to do that, let's do some examples. Draw a line. These are the opposites. When you add, you get 0. 1 plus 1 is 2y equals 6, divide by 2, and y equals 3. The opposites are the y's, so draw a line. When you add negative 5 and 5, you get a 0. So that gives you 4x when you add. That gives you negative 12. You divide by 4, and they cancel. X equals negative 3. And again, the 2's cancel over here with the 1's. And practice means pause the video and work each one of these out. So draw a line. They cancel. Add negative 5y equals negative 5. And divide both sides by negative 5. They give you 1y, which is, and negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1. Number 2, draw a line. You add these. They cancel out to give you 0. That gives you 2x equals 6. Divide by 2. X equals 3. 2's cancel to give you 1. And they are the opposites of each other. Notice that's an ax plus by equals c in the form. They're the opposites, so draw a line. Add to give you 0. Negative 4y equals negative 24. When you add these up, then you divide both sides by negative 4. They cancel to give you 1y. And that gives you 6 when you divide. And the y's are the opposites, so when you add, they cancel. And 14 and 1 is 15. X equals 45. When you add, divide by 15. And they cancel to give you a 1x, and that gives you a 3. Number 5, the opposites are the y's, so draw a line, and you add them. So negative 1 and negative 7 is a negative 8x equals negative 8. Negative 6, negative 2 is negative 8. Divide by negative 8. They cancel to give you a 1x. And negative 8 divided by negative 8 is 1. And number 6, the opposites are the x's. So you add those, you get a 0. And that gives you negative 6y equals 2. Divide both sides by negative 6. They cancel to give you a 1y. Remember, that's a 1 and that's a 1 when they cancel, so 1 over 1 is 1. And that gives you negative. 2 into 2 goes once, 2 into 6 goes 3, so negative 1/3. So you can get fractions for the values. That was step 3. You add and solve. Now let's do step 4. Substitute the value of the variable into one of the two equations to find the value of the other variable, then state the solutions. So pretend we go back to the other page and we solve, we got a 2. So let's write, what I'm going to do now is write down both equations and show you that it makes no difference which equation you sub into. For x is 2, you will get the correct value of y. So let's put 2 into the first equation. This is the first equation. That's the second equation. So let's do the first equation. So put 2 in for x. We have to multiply before we add. So 6 plus 2y equals 4. So 2y equals 4 minus 6. 2y is negative 2. So we divide by 2 on each side, so y equals negative 1. So the solution, I'm going to call it SOL. The solution is x is 2 and y is negative 1. If we did the other equation, when x is 2, let's put 2 in for x into this is the second equation. So put 2 in for x, we multiply to get 4 minus 2y equals 6. Negative 2y is 6 minus 4. Negative 2y is 2. Divide by negative 2, y is negative 1. So it makes no difference if you did sub the 2 into the first equation or into the second, you still get the same value of y. So your solution is the same. So it's your choice which one you want to sub into. So y is negative 1, and we can work either equation. You can work the first one or the second one, is your choice. So if you write the first one down and you put y is negative 1, so y is negative 1, so we put the bracket around. We're subbing in negative 1 for y, so negative 4x plus 1 is 13. Oh, I better put an x there. Negative 4x is 13 minus 1. Negative, when you bring the 1 over, plus becomes a minus. That gives you 12. Divide by negative 4. So they cancel to give you 1. So that gives you negative 3. So the solution for this system is x is negative 3 and y is negative 1. And C, we have x is a negative half, so we can sub into the first or the second. It makes no difference which one you want to do, your choice. So we take the first one again, 6x minus 5y equals negative 4. So we're subbing, remember this is, if you think about it, that's equation 1 and that's equation 2. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So I'm subbing into equation 1. So x is a half. So I put a half in the place of x. 6 times a half is 3. And negative 5y equals negative 4 plus 3. Negative 5y equals negative 1. Divide by negative 5. Y is 1/5. So the solution for the system, this system, is, let's put it right here. The solution is x is a half, sorry, negative half, and y is 1/5. And D, we can solve into whatever. Let's go into the second one this time just for a bit of fun. Don't have to go into the first one all the time. It's your choice. Which one is easier? So y is 2/3. So we put in 2/3 for y. So 12x. 3's cancel. So I get a negative 1 times 2 is negative 2 equals 2. So 12x equals 2 plus 2, because the 2 moves over to plus. 12x equals 4. Divide by 12, and x, that cancels out to give me a 1. That gives me 1/3. 4 and 4 goes once, 4 and 12, whoops, 1/3, right? I said 1/3, roll a quarter. So the solution for this system is x is 1/3, y is 2/3. So I put the x first and then the y, because that's the order. And again, is also in relation to graphing x before y. But you don't have to, your choice. And practice means you're going to solve these by elimination, but this is the fourth step. We're going to sub in, this is equation 1, this is equation 2, it's your choice. You can put it in number 1 or in number 2. Let's write down equation number 1. And I'm going to put in negative 6 for x. Negative 6 is gone in the place of x. You multiply to get negative 12. And you bring the 12 over because the numbers have to move to the right side. So negative 4x is 16. And you bring that up here. So negative 4y divided by negative 4. 16 divided by negative 4. They divide to give you 1y, and they divide to give you negative 4. Okay, let's see. Now, we have both done. So the solution is x is -6, y is -4. And number 2, when y is 3, what's the x value? So which one do you like to go into? That's a 1, so you don't have. Let's go into the first equation. Let's see, because you only got to divide by -1. So y is, that's equation 1, just to make sure. That's equation 2. So I'm subbing this in equation 1. So y is 3. So we put 3 in the place of y. That gives me a 6 when you multiply. Negative x equals 4 minus 6. Negative x is -2. Remember, that's a negative x, but it's the same as -1, so we divide both sides by -1. So x is 2. So the solution, x is 2 and y is 3. And the last one to do, we want to sub 3/4, so that's equation 1. That's equation 2. So I do that because sometimes teachers want you to know which equation you're subbing into. So again, I got the first one here. This looks like the better one. I got x. I got a positive here. So let's write down equation 1. So I'm substituting 3/4 into place of x. So 3/4 goes into place of x. Sub into 3/4, work it out. 4 into 4 goes once, so that's a 3 plus 2y equals 6. 2y is 6 minus 3. When you move it over, it makes a minus. 2y is 3. You divide by 2. Y is 3 over 2. So the solution, got to say what it is. X is 3/4. And y is 3 over 2. And that brings us to the end of following the steps. The next video will have it where you solve it from the beginning to the end, explaining everything. If you like my video, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, the notification bell. More videos are coming your way. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and my content that's on the YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you very much for viewing. Bye-bye.